Alaikum and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to start a new topic, which are loops. So sometimes you want to do something repeatedly. So how do we do that? Like if you want to print a number from 1 to 100, how we do that? We will learn that in this course. Okay, so loops are used to repeat a block of code for a set number of times. Okay, we have multiple types of loop here. First of all, we are going to look for loop. So here is a list of strings here. So an example of using a for loop to iterate through a list and print each item to the console. So we have for loop language in programming language. So we are making a variable, and we are assigning it the elements, or the each element of the programming languages list one by one. So for the first time, when it will run, when the for loop will run, the language variable will be assigned an element from the list, and then the code block will be executed. And the second time this for loop will run, next element will be given to language and code block will be executed, and just like that till the for loop assigns the last element to the language variable. So we can also use a for loop to iterate through iterables, like a string. Here is an example of using a for loop. So we are using iterable. uh, we can use loops on any iterable like strings, uh, tuples, lists, and many more data types. So we have created a variable called chr in. So uh, and we are using this for loop on a string which is code, and it has four elements, characters. So each character will be given to chr variable, and the for loop block will be executed, and second character will be given to the chr variable, and for loop will be executed. So we can use a for loop in another for loop, and it will work as nested for. We have another type of loop, which is while loop. So this type of loop will repeat a block of code until condition is false. So as long as this condition remains true, this while block will keep executing again and again. uh, at the very moment this condition becomes false, this loop if this while loop will not be executed the next time. Okay, we have some other statements here which are break and continue. So we can break our for loop, or stop the execution of our for loop when a certain condition is met, or we can jump the movement. We can jump the exact iteration when a certain condition is met. So if uh, developer variable is assigned a value which is Naomi, then this statement will not be printed and it will be continued. So uh, when this when the interpreter will reach this statement, it will continue, and all the other statements will not be executed, and it will be skipped, and for loop will execute again. And yes, okay, both for loop and while loop can have an else block. So, and this else block only executes when a loop is not terminated by a break statement. Okay, what I did here, I created a list of 10 first 10 numbers, and I I then created a for loop, and I assigned each number to a new variable which is n, and I will print each number every each number on the screen, just like that. We can also do some fun stuff here, like I can use f string to print so let's make a table generator which will take an input from the user, and it will generate a table for that specific number. So first of all, uh, we would get input from the user, and we will store it in num. So an input uh, an input function the returns a string, so we have to convert it into an integer, so we will use int method. And then we will first of all print the number that is given by the user, then x, then space, then comma, and the multiplication. No, so we have to write first the number, then the increasing number from 1 to 10, which is n, and equal mark, and then multiplication of both. So num multiply by n. Now we will get a table. So we can write any table like 5, and we have got the table of 5. So 5 to 50, and I can give it another number like 9. So I am getting the multiplication table of 9. So we did this. We can also use it on characters or strings. Okay, let's make a number guessing game. So if I have a number like so let's make a number guessing game, and we will practice while loop with that. So if I have n secret number which is, let's just say, 6, and we take an input from the user, and let's make a while loop. So we write the keyword while, and then the condition uh, which we want, at which we want to terminate our loop when it becomes false. So I want to terminate uh, my loop when the user has successfully guessed the secret number, and secret number. So as long as the user has not guessed a secret number, so as long as the user has not guessed the secret number, I want to keep executing the while loop. So as long as the number is not equal to secret number, so just like that, and we have to enter our code. So also let's also write our range from 1 to 10. So if let's also hint the user that whether the guessed number is greater or lower than the secret number. So let's write a code for that. If num is greater than secret number, then we have to print that please enter a lower number, smaller number. And in the else block we will print so there are three cases, like when our guess number is greater than the secret number, or it is lower than the secret number, or it is equal to the secret number. So we have covered two cases here. So if the number and secret number are equal, then the while loop will not execute at all, so we don't have to write the third condition here in our for loop. So this else statement will only check for the secret number, whether secret number is less than whether secret number is less than the uh, so whether a secret number is uh, greater than or less than. So this statement will only check whether our guess number is less than the secret number. Okay, so we also checked so so we also learned that about the else block for while and for loops, that it will only execute when the loop is not terminated by break statement. So if this successfully executes, then we want to print you guessed it. Okay, we have secret number 6. So if I write 2, okay, Program crashed. Why the program crashed? Let's check the code here. Okay, so we only got the input one times, but we have to put it here. Okay, we have moved the num variable to the inside of loop, but the uh, num variable is not declared, but we are using it in the condition, so we have to declare it before that statement and assign it the value 0. Now it is running perfectly. Okay, enter a large number, 5, enter a large number. Okay, if I put 9 here, I should get enter a smaller number. Okay, we are getting enter a small number, and now if I write 6, I should get, you guessed it, and yes, we have got it. Okay, we have break statement, and uh, so we have break and continue statement. Let's also go through them. So if I have a list, so if I have a list of fruits like apple, and I put a for loop here, and n a fruits. So if the favorite variable is assigned the string mango, then print it, then print print 5 and break the statement. Otherwise we will print the fav variable. So what it will do, it will only print apple, and when it will the favorite variable will be assigned mango string, then this statement will become true and break statement will be executed, and all the following statements will not be executed because the uh, okay, yes, because the loop has already terminated. says we all are only getting apple. So if I comment this out, yes, I am getting three strings here. So if I write else block for the for loop and print break statement is not used, so why this else statement is not being executed? Because the break statement is being used. So if I comment this out for now, then this will be executed. So break statement is not used. Yes, and just like that we have continue statement. Okay, we have made everything here, and break statement is just like that. uh, Break statement just skips everything that is following it in the code block and makes a for loop jump to the next iteration. So if the for loop is on the mango element, then a continue statement will be executed and it will not be printed, and apricot will be printed, but this statement will uh, be executed. So yes, we are getting apple and apricot but not mango. So let's wrap it up with some questions. So we have completed our loops. uh, Tomorrow we will work with the range function. Till then, Allah Hafiz.